You're watching Flippy James Disc Golf. My name is James. Happy you're here. In this video, we have two very popular molds from Innova. We have the Halo Wraith and then the Halo Destroyer. The Destroyer is the most sold distance driver of all time. They're both overstable distance drivers, and the only thing different between the two is that the Wraith is an 11-speed, and the Destroyer is a 12-speed. So one of the tests I'm doing today is to see if I can tell a difference between the two at all versus flight, because some people are like, you can't throw a 12-speed if you can't throw it this far. Can you throw an 11-speed if you can't throw it that far? I don't know. We're going to find out. Also with me, we have the newest addition to the Innova lineup, the Racer, a 12.6 -1.2. So a little bit more glide than both and a little bit less fade than both. But are we going to even be able to tell the difference? That's the question. Only the Racer isn't Halo plastic. It's just Star. So this is Halo Star. I don't know. Halo is supposed to make things more overstable, if you weren't aware. We're going to start off with just some baseline throws with each. We're going to go hyzer, flat shot, and hyzer with all three. Then we're going to play 3 holes, do a little CTP challenge, one being a water carry shot, and I'm going to play it first just to add some danger and some drama to the video. Oh, gosh! And then I think by the end, we'll be able to tell if there's a difference between these two, which I'm not really expecting to see with my arm, and then see if the Racer does show that little bit less stability and a little bit more glide. I have thrown this a little bit. It was in my Fission time-lapse video. That was the first time I threw it. It's been in the bag, but it's not been like abused. Yeah, as you can see, overstable. My guess is this is not gonna stand up like the beginning of the flight. It's gonna be the same type of flight. It's just gonna push farther. Destroyer went about 5 feet farther than the Wraith, and then the Racer went about 15 farther than the Destroyer. Innova markets the Racer as in a beat-in Destroyer, so for those that like get a Destroyer, have to throw it a lot to like break it in to be what they want it to be, you might just end up being able to pick the Racer off the shelf, which I believe was their goal for the people. Gonna throw these as flat as I can. Again, I think those went the same. I'm not throwing full power. I think for that speed, like, you're not gonna see a difference in those two. This might seem simple to some of you who like watch disc golf videos, really know disc golf stuff, but this part is more for you if you're new. So welcome. Welcome to the sport. Oh, that was so bad. YouTube redo. There's a little bit of turn. Oh my. Oh my, I'm a fan. Okay, Destroyer went like 15 feet farther than the Wraith, and then the Racer went like 50 feet farther than the Destroyer. I do want to say one thing. If you are someone who's watching that's new, if you're getting one of these because you want to throw really far, it's not going to be the case for you. Like, if you're new or you don't have a fast arm, these aren't going to be your farthest flying discs that you can buy. I will show you on the last hole. We're going to play 3. 1 over the water, 1 forehand, and then the last one, because I just saw the tee pad for it. It's going to be really fun. I'll show 2 other discs that I think are going to be better for you if you got like big hands or you just want a faster disc because you want one. That'll be better than either of these for a bomber disc. All right, let's see what they can do on Anheuser. The Wraith and the Destroyer, I'm going to throw like flat on Anheuser, and the Racer, I'm going to give a little bit more air. Held that turn for a lot longer than I thought, actually. I mean, I never thought it wasn't coming out of that. Oh, I threw that way nose down on Anheuser and not up. That was too flat. It's not crazy overstable. Oh, let's hold that turn for so much longer. Oh, she goes. She goes. Will you just that one, see how far it went? Currently in my hotel in Allentown, Pennsylvania, editing the rest of this video. I shot 2 videos this day. This was the second one, and I thought I had said stuff in it that I only said in the first one. These were sent out by Disc Golf Deals USA. They've been sending out a ton of discs. Super grateful for them. I have a link in my description to their site. You're going to get 10% off anything on there except some MVP discs, and there's a kickback straight to me. So if you order through that link, you're supporting the channel, and I thank you so much. So enjoy the rest of the video. Okay, so you just had that shot at 406 feet. This shot is 330. I just ranged it with the rangefinder. There's no T signs here for the blues, the longer ones. I thought this was gonna be way farther, but it looks super far with this water in front of me and a big field behind. Like, I don't feel like it's just 330. It's not gonna be as dramatic as I thought. Halo Wraith first, gonna try and go all hyzer with it. That was flat and very high, sir. Please tell me I got it there. Don't make me walk in that crap. Oh my gosh, super nose up. What am I thinking? Yuck! That went 300 feet. Oh gosh, I freaking grip lock it. But I pulled it better. Better snap. That extra speed level right there helped me. Wow, why do these feel so bad? One thing, there's mounds all over the place right here, like gopher tracks, and I'm kind of nervous I'm gonna roll my ankle. I'm also trying to throw way harder than I tried to throw in that field. And I think when I do that, my distance lacks. It's called lacking, son. Oh, I got so scared again. That's gonna be in that crap that they're judging up. Why am I nervous with this? Told you this is gonna be dramatic. Let's try some forehands. So this course is designed by Dave McCormick, owner of Gateway Disc Sports. Whenever it was first built, this was all water. Like where my hand is, water. But they've been doing work. I don't know when it's gonna be done, but it was really pretty hole when all of it was water. There is the Franklin County Open here. It's in Pacific, Missouri on the September 8th. I won't be able to make it, but I think it'll be a fun tournament. One round here, one round at Washington's course, which has been on the channel a lot. This is 3 other holes that you didn't see on the video I shot before with the Color Glow Discmania disc. So kind of showing some holes here and how a noob throws it. Oh, sweet. We got that one over the, I made it. There's a disc out there. I kind of want to see if I can try saving it. I just don't know how soft this stuff is. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I feel like, oh, too soft, sorry. Another piece of advice for the new players. If you're wanting to get better, play tournaments, and be able to throw discs on a forehand specifically better, this is not advice for you. Like, you should go find a mid, learn how to throw forehand, keep it flat, no flutter, as best as you can at least. That's gonna teach you like the best way to throw forehand and have good form. If you just wanna get out and have fun and like have good results, but don't care so much about that, grabbing an overstable disc for forehand is the way to go. Like, that's my opinion. Oh, 2 nose up for that. Get down fast, please. I don't want to go in the woods. Hit the tree. Thank you. Thank you, tree. Racer. I should be able to throw this a little bit softer and flat, and it's going to go farther than both of those. This could have a chance. You never know. After this hole, I'm going to show you profiles of these discs too. This one specifically. Still throw it nose up. Wraith was the best one, I think. U-Disc is telling me this hole is 306 from the blues. The Wraith landed here. Nice. I think it's farther. Maybe it just looks farther, and I'm super weak on forehand. That's probably it. All right, comparing Racer over here to the Destroyer for profile. They're not the craziest amount of difference in the world, but for the feel underneath the Racer on the rim here. Hey, come on, focus. What are you doing? I don't know if you can see it, but it's got like this underbead. I don't know what this is called. I have no idea. It's not something you see often. Like, here's the Destroyer. It's just flat, and there you got this little underbead. Okay, we got 5 more shots. 3 with the disc we've been throwing, and then 2 with the other disc I mentioned in the beginning. First off, Wraith, Destroyer. If you're trying to figure out which one you should get, just get whichever one looks cooler. Because to me, at least if you don't have a huge arm and can throw super duper far, they're going to fly pretty much the same, in my opinion, especially in Halo Plastic. Now, will this beat in to be a bit more understable than this? I don't really know. Get which one feels better in your hand or looks the coolest. For the Racer, I think if you're wanting to get a little bit of turn out of your Destroyers, go with a Racer right off the shelf. That was awesome. This little bead thing that I don't know what it's called, I don't feel it when I hold it backhand. Don't feel it when I hold it forehand. I don't think it's gonna mess you up. Stick around to find out what those last two are, but this video was kind of a shorter video. I think for the information I was wanting to give, this video doesn't need to be any longer than it already is. So we're gonna do, this is like 400-ish. I don't really know exactly. We're gonna throw both of these on Anheuser, try and get it there. Wraith first. Love this T-pad. I threw it 2 nose up, but the angle was good out of the hand. Yeah, that was 50 short. All right, let's not throw this so nose up. Halo Destroyer. There we go. Gosh, that holds for so long. That went probably pin high, just way to the right. Wow. Okay, Racer. I'm going to not throw this on Anheuser. I'm going to throw it. I think I want to throw it hyzer to get some snap out of it. I'm going to throw it like slight hyzer, maybe flat. We'll see. I'll slow it down for you. Okay, that was definitely hyzer. Flipped up to flat. Ooh, I like it. I just don't think... Yeah, it's probably 15, 20 short. All right, one disc is the Destroyer. You should get this one if you don't like any of those, if you're a new player and can't throw far. This is an Echo Star Destroyer, just a different plastic, 167 grams, and it's flippy. It's flippy off the shelf. This one's beat in, so it's gonna be super flippy. Let me show you. Nose up, swoopy shot, and it didn't really go that far, but that was really bad form. That one's gonna flip more for you if the Destroyer just like feels incredible in your hand, but you can't throw it far. That's the one you're gonna wanna work with. Now, if the Destroyer feels too big, get the Innova Gorgon, another one that just came out. I did a review on this one. This is a flippy guy. This is their Pro Plastic, 10.6 minus 2.1, but I'm giving it like a 10.6 minus 4.1. That was thrown 50% effort, and it went farther than all of them. It probably went the same distance as the Racer. It's just one that you're gonna have to hit more on the right angle versus having something that's a bit more overstable. You know it's not gonna flip over and burn. Like, I was a little nervous that was gonna burn over a little bit. So, Gorgon, great disc. Racer, I'm a fan of. The Racer kind of feels like it fits right between that Echo Star Destroyer and the Halo one. I can't believe I biffed that Echo Star Destroyer shot. Ugh. Update, it actually wasn't a biff. It went as far as the Gorgon did. It just got to that spot faster. And so I take kind of back what I said. It wasn't the best shot, but I know for me, this Echo Star one goes probably the farthest flying disc in my bag if I hit it on the right line. Halo Destroyer, it just passed pin high.